Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Vlogmas day 21. I'm sorry I'm looking like a YN right now. As you can see, I am back home. We are no longer at the shop in Georgia. I came back home for the holidays and I touched down today Friday. Is this 11th gen? Yeah, this is an 11th gen Civic, man. This is like one of my cars I want in my fleet of cars. Hondas, as you could tell, I love Hondas. That's my little Honda over there. That is my 8th gen Honda. And to think that we have an 11th gen Honda here too. It's crazy to think about that. That's 3 generations ahead of my little Hondita already. So let's get right into this install. This is my first time ever installing Starlights in an 11th gen Honda. So we're gonna see how it is. I'm gonna try to make this like a tutorial almost, but not really because it's cold out here. I only got my little hoodie and this little YN mask. This thing fire, I'm not gonna lie. It's keeping the top of my head warm. I still got my hat on and stuff. It still feels good. So we're gonna be installing 550 Starlights with 5 shooting stars in here. I am currently starting this at 8:13. Let's get right into this install. I'm gonna be doing the right side of the car first, and then I'll show you guys how to do the left side. So in that way I could kind of show myself first, and then I'll show you guys how to do it on the left side. So, and then I'll show you guys too what tools I use. Just give me a second, I need to see what I'm working with first. I've done a 10th gen Civic, but I've never done an 11th gen. So let's see how different it is. I'll let you guys know on a scale of 1 to 10 how hard it was from like the other ones, because in theory it is new, so it might be a little different. So let's check it out. All right guys, I just got the headliner out right now. Actually not looking too bad crease wise. I've talked about this in a previous video when I did a Honda Accord one time, but this one, it's not looking that bad to be honest. You can kind of see it once you come up closer. I'm trying to see if I can get better lighting. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie with you guys, this headliner was a little bit tricky when it came to, and I'll show you guys what. So everything I did, I'm gonna use a different source of video to show you guys what I did to take it off. So like the A-pillars, you gotta pop them off and then pull out. For the visor, you gotta use a pick, and I'll show you guys what I mean in a video. This, what I did, this piece sits like this right here, because you get a pick and you see this little tab right here beside my finger. And then the other one's gonna be on this side right here, right there on the right. So there's gonna be 2 little pins sticking down, right? So those pins, you're gonna push them in, and then once you push them in from, like, let's say the front and the back, you're gonna pull down. And then for this control piece right here, I'll put a video on how I took it out. Here, there's just gonna be 2 little clips that you gotta pop down with the whole thing. You're gonna have to disconnect 1, 2 wires from when you are bringing down the headliner. But on the actual thing, there's gonna be 2 connections. There's gonna be one right there, and then there's gonna be one right here. For the handles, it's super easy. All you gotta do is you take the handle down. You pull the handle down, right? Your handle's gonna look something like this. So this little cover piece right here in the front, you're gonna take that cover piece off, and then you're gonna use a, I like using a screw head. I like using like a flat head, right? So you're gonna use a flat head to push down on the metal tabs. You can see the metal tab right here. It's on the inside. You're gonna push down on the metal tabs. This is almost the same thing as this. You're gonna push down on either side, and then you're gonna pull the handle. So then this is gonna pull down. So that the reason I put it back on, right, like the whole plastic piece and the metal piece, is because when I'm ready to put my headliner back in, this, I'm just gonna hold the handle like this and then push it back in place. It's gonna lock in like that. Back here, the B pillar, I didn't take it off. I did take the C pillar off. As you guys can see, the C pillar did come off. It's just clipped on in the back with 2 clips. And then this one piece right here, it's holding it on. So you gotta kind of like take it up and out. So then this piece, you can still leave it there. There's a handle back here too. You take that off. There's gonna be 2 plastic clips. I think it goes right there. One is right there. And then one is gonna be right here. So you're gonna take those off. There's another handle right there. You take that one off. This right here, you pop the panel down. There's gonna be 1 Phillips screw right here. You're gonna take that off. In total, you're gonna be unplugging 5 harnesses, right? When you take the A-pillar off, you're gonna unplug the actual speaker. And then there's gonna be this plug right here that you unplug. You gotta take this panel piece off to get to where the wire is going down. This wire is gonna be going down like this. You're gonna go down in here, the wire is gonna come around here and connect here. So this is gonna be 2 connections you gotta disconnect already. The only way you could get to this connection right here is if you pop this panel piece off, and you gotta take the whole A-pillar off. So remember, that's the only way to get to that. Third harness you're gonna be unplugging is gonna be back here. You guys can see it's, I'm guessing this is an antenna wire. right here. So you're gonna unplug the antenna wire. The other harness you're gonna unplug is gonna be on the driver's side. It's gonna be right behind the panel right here. This panel, you're gonna pop this one down first, and then this one pops out to get to that harness right there. That white clip right there, that's the harness you're gonna be getting to. Remember, the only way to get to that harness is gonna be taking the A-pillar off, and then that wire is gonna run down this way. It's gonna connect on top of the headliner. So that is kind of it for inside of the car. The placement of the box, we're gonna be leaving it on the left side of the car. We're gonna be putting the box behind here potentially. I think this is gonna be a good spot behind here. And then our fuse box to get the power from, it's gonna be under the steering wheel right here. Under the steering wheel, and I'll show you guys that later. That's where we're gonna be tapping in for the power source. I'll show you guys how that looks. So whenever we're ready to run the wire for the power source, we're gonna run the wire under this panel right here, down back, down under here, and then this is behind where we're gonna put the box. I kind of checked back there real quick, and then I believe that's my best place to put the box. All you gotta do is there's like a, I'll show you guys how to take it off in a little bit. All right guys, so this is how you're gonna take this panel off. There's gonna be a little door piece right here. There's gonna be a 10mm behind here. After you get that 10mm out, you're gonna pop the panel out, and then the box can hide right behind here. This is where the box is gonna go, and then the fiber optics are gonna go up, and then behind this black piece, up and over, and then they're gonna come up here, and then this is where they're gonna disperse out into the headliner. All right guys, what is up? I want to update you guys on the Civic that I've been doing, the 10th gen. We had to take a quick pause on it because I had to order some suede, because let me see if I can show you guys how it looks. The holes, you can't even see it on camera, but the holes started showing. They're like little pimples on here. Basically, you kind of see that one right there. They're starting to show, so the only way to block that is adding suede. So of course I ordered my suede and it comes creased. So now that it's creased, we gotta hit it with the iron. So I've been ironing for not that long, to be honest. I'm about to start. After I'm done ironing, we're gonna install it onto the headliner with the glue I'll be using. So I'm gonna iron real quick and I'll be right back with you guys. I just wanted to update you on what I'm going through. All right guys, we got the suede all installed, looking good. Now we're gonna go and start doing the Starlight process. Just you can see all the holes are cut out. So suede is good. Now it's not looking as bumpy and then like as bad as it was before. No, it's like basically just fine. All right guys, I just finished installing all the stars, and then the shooting star should turn. There you guys go, boom. Shooting stars is right there. I got the controller here to show you guys a quick little glimpse of how everything is looking.
Puppy.
Yeah, go ahead. Show them.
I'm gonna print them.
Oh, you're gonna print them?
Yeah.
He's just showing off the colors. But I actually started flush cutting it over here, but I forgot that this headliner is a little bit tough to get out the car. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flush cut them inside, since this is like one of two cars that it's tough to get out the car, that you kind of gotta like really bend the headliner. So with bending the headliner, I don't want my stars to disappear after I like cut them, you know. So I'm gonna put the headliner inside first and then flush cut them inside, just to make it a little bit easier.
I see a star. I saw a shooting star right there.
So then let's go ahead, let's get this headliner back inside the car, and then just like that, I am done with the 550 Starlights. I do want to show you guys how and where I put the box for this car, but I just want to show you guys quickly how the Starlights look. Let me connect to the app. So we got all the colors. We got red, pink, orange, green, yellow, blue. I usually, like I said in previous videos, is I like keeping it in the middle like this. Here, right in the middle, like the little dot. Just because I think it looks a little more brighter like that, like the actual color. And then of course we got the shooting stars. Sheesh! Look at that. That's fire. I love me some shooting stars. But now let me show you guys where I left the box. I showed you guys previously where exactly I was thinking of leaving the box, but let me show you guys exactly how the box is sitting right now. Alright, so let me see how I can show you guys. So the box is right there. So that's where the box is sitting. The wires of the stars are coming down up here. You guys can see how it's glowing. And then this just basically clicks in. And then I'm gonna put my 10mm here, the one that we took off. And that's basically it. We're just gonna snap this right back in place. And that'll be it for the install. Alright, so that'll be it for today's install. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a little bit unexpected, the fact that I needed to change the fabric of this headliner. I don't know if I could show you guys. But this is how it's looking now. It's a suede material. Suede always looks so good. So compared to how it was looking before, this is looking way better. That's what I like doing, you know, for the people that come here and do installs with me, is making sure the car leaves looking good. If you at home don't care how the install looks when it comes to like the poking process, you know, go ahead, you know, do the install like that. But me personally, that look in a daytime looks really tacky. It almost looks like pimples. I'm gonna put the picture up again, the picture that I sent to the customer of this car. When I showed him, it just didn't look good. So I'm happy to say we fixed that issue. The Starlights are looking good. Man, what more can you ask for? This is a 2022 Honda Civic Sport. This is a 11th gen again, if you guys didn't know. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I said that already. I'm running on fumes at this point. But always remember, be kind, be consistent, and stay positive. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.